Hey there now, my name is Brian Nesline. Welcome back to another spiritual oracle card reading. Now look, a few things. One, the reading is absolutely for you, or you wouldn't be here right now watching it. Two, every reading is really a set of information that's being presented in the moment. That information can be seen literally or metaphorically, or both. So when you're receiving this information, be sure to just relax and set your intention on whatever you've been thinking about or whatever your concerns are in your own personal life. And as you kind of lightly hold that in your consciousness, in your mind space, then you can listen to the information and see how it reflects on that, plays on that. Look for metaphors, symbolism. Look for little signs and coincidences that play off of what you've been working through or what has been your concern or your intention lately in whatever department of your life. Now, another thing, realize what's happening here. I am reading, not you, I'm reading the cards. I'm not reading you. Why would I do that? You don't need to have other people tell you your future because it's not set in stone. This is about you deciding what you are plugging into, cluing in on, and connecting with. And depending on what you connect with, that's how your life is going to unfold. Each of us is a unique spiritual being, a consciousness, having a very full authority experience with people, places, and information around us. So, choose wisely on how you interpret and connect with the information being read. All right, that's how you use the reading. The other suggestion is to pause and take a breath and get into that calm space of nowhere land so that you can just relax any of your preconceived notions or judgments on any of this and just see what happens. It starts off with nature's wisdom. Okay, it's exactly what we're talking about. You are a natural, wise force in the world of your personal life. You're the one who can close their eyes, who can conjure up an intention, then let it go, and look at the world as a reflection of your heart and mind. What you're looking for are things that you want to keep. That's what the yellow is on the face. Things you want to collect. Things that are yellow or joyful. That's the symbolism of the yellow. If you just pull in the stuff that is white light joy, then those are the things that are going to expand, and that's what's going to go back out as a growing experience in your world, represented by the green. It also represents wellness. You want to choose joy so that you can collect wellness in the different departments of your life. And this is a natural wisdom that each of us has. You don't have to think about scary things and then try to interpret things in a scary way to create a dark, scary reflection coming back at you. That would not be wise. That would be ouchity ouch. Let's pull another card. So, we know that we are the one authority in our personal life. We know that the world and its people can't really do anything to us. They're just expressing information. Information is being read all day long, whether it be on television shows or songs or out on a billboard or just in conversations with other people. You're getting literal information and information you can use metaphorically or spiritually. When you're in a place of peace, it's going to be a lot easier to look for that creative yellow light that we're seeing here. The orange is the creative sacral chakra. That's going to allow you to really get down into your creative interpretations of reality so that you can blossom all the little bits and pieces of the good stuff for yourself. That's going to put you in the best position to feel confident, in control, at ease, and at peace. Peace with yourself, peace with your past, future, peace with your present surroundings, peace. And we want that. Look at all the blue. This is all the throat chakra communication, our words. This is us deciding to reinterpret reality in a way that is helpful to our own personal life. Let's take another card. So we know that there's no enemy. We know that we are the ones who are making meaning out of the situations around us. We know we can use anything to be able to mine energy and light, and that is our destiny. So look, the world has bowed down to our spiritual experience. Here you are as a spiritual being in blue, meaning that divine masculine, the words. Here's the light right next to you, the divine feminine, the never-ending source of energy. Here's God looking on, being like, all right, you guys got this going on. You overcame the world. The black and white represent the world of personal life, duality. And look, they bow down and they're talking with each other now. They're not two powers fighting. No. They are differences in the world, contrast in the world, different meanings, different choices, different nuances in the world, different events and scenarios in the world that have bowed down for us to be able to not look down on, but look down into and pull out of with our natural wisdom the joyful things that we want to see reflected back. And we're doing it in a way that is peaceful, calm, collected, and empowered. So it is your destiny to discover this hidden identity as a spiritual being having the human experience. And it's so simple to recognize. You can know it as your consciousness, as your awareness, as that quiet observer that is within you. You can always get back to that quiet blank space just by pausing and taking a few breaths. When we move our awareness to our breathing, we unhook it from the world around us, and that allows us to be the rebel, rebelling against the world. The world and its people don't have the power over us. We have lifted up above, broke the chain of duality. You can see it there, because duality is united now. We're the ones that are carrying that torch, that sunlight, represented here, that peace light of creativity is represented right there. The divine masculine has moved into its full garment. Look at that beautiful robe of technicolor, the dream coat. We are coating our world with our innermost dreams, hopes, and desires, reinterpreting it in a way that fits in to lift us up into our joy space. You can see all the yellow. We have the little helper. What's that? That is our creative hawk. What is it? It's the orange sacral chakra incarnate. It is your ability to be creative with how you look at things. No one else will have the same exact perception and collection of information and words, the way that you can put them together. You are the rebel. You rebel against all of us and everyone that's ever been before, everyone that will ever come after, because you are a unique set of information that no one else is. The number 6 here represents, that's actually a 4. The number 4 here represents that fourth dimension of existence. We've got the physical, mental, and emotional world of the self, but then we rise up to that consciousness, that fourth dimension, that awareness, that spiritual place, the rebel, the thing that is outside the world that rebels against the world, not in a boom, boom, boom rebel way, more in a, I am in a space where the world can't go. You are somewhere where the world can't get. Jesus said it. He's like, where I go, you cannot go. Super simple. Let's pull one more card and see what we're at the end of this reading. Glad that you chose this reading. Glad that you chose to be here. Let's see what we got. At the end of all of this, look at you going along your awakening path. So beautiful. You know who you are as that spiritual being. This is just confirming all of that. There's your little joy flower in the world. You are that carefree woman, meaning that your emotions can run free, your words can run free. The words are represented now by the sky behind you. They're always going to be with you to be able to define that green heart chakra world that we're now living in. There's that green again, reflected back in our personal land. And there's that yellow as the blossoms that always happen. And there you are wearing your blue dress, again, meaning that divine masculine of words, your ability to describe things both literally with the light blue and metaphorically with the dark third eye blue. You are the dreamer, you are the music maker. Not to quote Willy Wonka, but that was the quote there. We are the music makers, we are the dreamers of the dream. Dream big, awakened person in the world. Have fun in your waking dream. That's your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me some comments below. Stick around for the next reading. We're about to go right into another one. Reading number 2 is coming up in just a moment. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. Be a part of this. All right. Here comes reading number 2 in this video. This was a pick a reading video. There's 2 readings in it. If you are watching this one and afterwards you want to go back and watch the first one, go ahead and do that, whatever you're inspired to do. So remember, I'm just reading cards. The cards are going to be read out loud. There'll be information and I'll be pointing to things. As I do that, just hold in your mind your intentions, whether it be something about work, something about a relationship, something about your personal development, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, just hold it loosely in your mind. Allow the reading to just happen. Look for the coincidences that happen through it. Look for the symbolism. See what you can take from it. It is here for you. The balance card comes out because we want to be balanced as that beautiful white light inside of the world. We're going to have to be the one that stays balanced even if people around us fall apart. As you see them getting disgruntled, just pause and breathe. Be able to stay in that balanced space. And by doing that, you're going to be creating a little bit of that light for them to kind of come back to their senses, to their calm space, to their balance point. So know that you are really always going to be the one that's responsible to bring this, even if other people are freaking out around you. When their emotions push and pull them, take that breath, stay on course, stay on track. Challenge yourself to continue to be the balance point for the world around you. Why? Because your awareness, your consciousness really is the center of all of the meaning that you're making and the interpretations that you're making out of all the interactions with the people around you. You're the one who's taking actions on what you're perceiving. And when you're in that calm, balanced space, you're going to be able to perceive things much easier, much calmer, much clearer, so you can have more options. You won't be acting on reaction. Especially when people get really disgruntled, there can be strong energy coming at you. It can seem like it teeter and totters you. Pause, breathe, take that breath. Center yourself. Remember who you are as that spiritual white light being, having a human experience that is filled with emotions and information. These things pass. They don't last. You are the balance point where other things continue to fluctuate in the world. Let's take another card. So we know that we are really in a mature situation now. We have accepted the responsibility for controlling our own emotional and mental states of being. We know the value of just letting go and getting up into our conscious, quiet space. That when we're up there, we don't have to react, but we can intuitively act. We can respond. There's the sound healing. This is actually the card that is on the front and back of the whole deck. So when you see a card like this, what it means is that we are the complete package. We have the whole thing. We have the beginning and the end. It all begins and ends with us. This does not mean that other people's behaviors are your responsibility. I'm not saying that. We're not saying that it's our fault or any crap like that. No. What we're saying is how we respond, how we heal with our words, with our sound of our emotional expressions. Are we coming from that calm, clear, healed, bright light, creative space? Caring, goodwill, incredibly powerful space? Or are we reacting? Are we paying back other people's words and actions with more of our own? We don't want to do that because whatever we put into the world, we get back. These two things, ouch, are connected. So we want to make sure that we are creating something that we want to keep. Now the sound healing comes out too because while we stay in that balanced place, we do hold that light, that sound, that whoa, what am I talking about? That gentle little bit of energy that flows through our words, through our sounds, through our yeah-yeahs, through our nonsensical things even, through our countenance, through our very presence. So stay balanced as much as you can and you'll see other people will come around to their own rightful spaces or they'll just disappear or something in between, but they will work things out for themselves as you stay calm and clear-headed. You won't have to fix them. Just go ahead and realize that this beautiful space of this life is yours. The red root chakra shows that you're able to bring the beauty into your own personal life by staying calm, by staying clear, by staying centered. Then you're going to be able to ponder and consider what it is that you want to really bring out of the woodwork and reflect back towards other people. And those types of words and descriptions are going to play off of what they're going through, and everyone's going to make decisions, but at least they'll be made based on your chosen perspectives and your chosen put-ins to the world. So continue to bring the most beautiful things that you can, and you're going to be able to bring the beauty much more and see the beauty much more in other people and in situations when you're in that balanced space. So it really all does come down to emotional and mental balance, calmness, clarity. And a lot of that is going to happen just by knowing you are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience, one that keeps changing, is all I mean. That the things that are happening out here in the world are happening fast, and they are not sitting still, and they are not who we are. So have that patience while you're in that space of balance. Have that patience to develop the balance as you allow the white rabbits to go out into the world for you to find. Remember, they're all there. These people are really these rabbits. They really are the white light in their own little hopping around, reproducing experience of their own personal lives. Everybody's got an individual life that they're allowed to do whatever the heck they want to do with. And what we want to really do is provide that space of awakening so that others will be able to just get more and more control over their own emotions, their own mental thoughts and ideas, and that we can all interact better together, formulating contracts and agreements with each other so that we are only moving forward in ways that we feel are agreeable or are mutually beneficial. Ways that we have thought about, not on reaction, but ways that we want to bring into situations that we can discuss with each other in mature adult ways so that we're not losing our mind or feeling regretful about what's going on. So all of this can go away, and it is going away as that beautiful flowers of the white light of our agreements with each other that we're putting into the world are starting to come down into pass. So you can let go of that. All that worry and concern about being guilty or feeling like you're falling short, none of that matters. If you stay calm, you'll see that you're just trying to do the best you can with what you know, that you'll be able to conjure up from within all that goodwill as you follow your heart compass out in this world, just like everybody else is trying to do. So it really is a world of people that are all trying to do the best they can to communicate with the light blue, their heart's desires, out into the world. Sometimes it could be demanding. They could seem like, gimme, gimme, gimme. If you don't gimme, then I'm not going to care about you. We don't maybe need them to care so deeply about us when we know who we really are as that spiritual heart living inside of a personal self in the world. And just our not needing is going to create a space of attraction anyway, where we're going to feel to them like someone who is strong, confident, capable. They're going to want to be around us because they're going to want to have more and more of the experience of that white light that is in them already. They'll be attracted to our heart compass. So stay true to yourself. Continue on the path that you're going. Let's take one last card to see what we got here from the surrender deck. Something to surrender to or to surrender and get rid of. Let's see what it is. It is surrender to miracles. Lovely. So know this. This is our reality. We are living on the basis of a miraculous divine experience rather than at the mercy of what the world says or doesn't say, or what people do or don't do. Everything can change on a dime up here when we adopt this whole perspective that miracles are commonplace, that miracles are the way that we are really going through this tumultuous world of waves. Look at all that purple wisdom that comes in no matter what. You are the dolphin that is able to go up and dive with the light into this dark world at times. Know that you can always keep that balance as you continue to work for it, and you can see all that purple surrounding you as that white light reflecting in the world all the best that you can imagine, feel, and let go of. That's your reading. Thanks for being a part of this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. Really appreciate that you're here. It's exciting to know that there are other people who are spiritually awake that are doing the best they can to create the type of life for themselves that they would prefer, and to fit it in with all of the other selves around. Take care, subscribe, pull down the little notification bell so you get notified. Leave me some comments. I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.